So by this point, we're all aware just how amazing AirPods are in general, and more specifically the AirPods Pro 3. Being part of the Apple ecosystem really makes these absolutely unbelievable, from the live translation, to the active noise cancellation, to the access to Siri and everything in between. But iOS 27 is adding a ton of brand new features to your AirPods Pro 3, including one that we've been waiting on for years. So let's break down everything new coming to your AirPods Pro, regular AirPods, and AirPods Maxes, and we'll discuss which ones are getting what supported new feature. But let's get right into it and talk about the main new feature, which is going to equal out to something amazing. Let's get into it. So before we do jump in, everybody's going to be wondering which AirPod models are going to be supported by the new iOS 27 update. And you basically have to focus on the AirPods that have the H2 chip. So we're talking about the AirPods Pro 2, AirPods Pro 3, the AirPods 4 with and without ANC, and then of course the AirPods Max 2. Unfortunately, the older AirPods, the regular AirPods, and even the expensive AirPods Max, the original ones, might not get a lot of these features. And then there's one exclusive feature that's only for the AirPods Pro 3 that we'll touch on at the very end. But let's talk about the first feature that we're getting with this new update. So again, for reference, I am using my AirPods Pro 3 to kind of show all this off, and I am pulling up my iPhone here on the screen. And the first thing you're going to notice is that when you do open up your AirPods Pro, it actually shows up in your settings menu as basically the first thing in your settings, versus before, it did show up way lower in your settings. So when you jump in here, you get a brand new revamped AirPods Pro setting menu. Now this is going to be available to, like I said, all the AirPods that I mentioned. So overall, I would recommend just going in here and playing around with all the new kind of layouts and features. Because when you go in here, Apple has finally kind of categorized everything correctly when it comes to all the different settings and menus. Whereas before, it was basically just one running list of all the things that the AirPods Pro could do. But now you can see that you have everything that kind of combines together categorically, which is great to see. And each category now has a colorful icon. So if I do go in here and go out of the liquid glass mode and go into the regular colors, you can see that each one of these has a nice colorful badge to represent exactly what each one of these are. But again, it's very self-explanatory, very easy to use, and a lot of it is going to be familiar even though it's a little bit different. But settings like listening modes, controls, audio options, calls, and accessibility are now grouped more logically, and it feels closer to a dedicated AirPods app, even though Apple still hasn't really made that, which hopefully will come sooner rather than later. But the number one new feature that we've been yearning for years has to be the brand new equalizer. So if you go into your AirPods Pro setting, go to audio, and then right here, the third option is going to be the equalizer. It's exactly what it sounds like. So if you are playing any music, so let's go in, I'll play some music, I'll make sure that it's not actually doing anything. And we go back to our audio and routing, go to the equalizer, you can see that we get a live waveform of the equalizer and the audio that's playing. Now this can be done for any media that's coming out of your iPhone. It doesn't just have to be music, and as you guys can see, I'm using Spotify, so it doesn't have to be Apple Music. And you can just mess with the low, the mid, and the high, which is basically the bass, the mid, and the treble, for those people that are kind of curious or used to a different form of the equalizer. Again, as of right now, there's only one save preset, and it's not even called a preset. It's just, again, what you set up. Unfortunately, there isn't multiple versions. So, because I know some people like their EQ settings different for podcast or something that's more vocal and auditory versus somebody that wants to have maybe their equalizer for something very bass heavy and rap music and hip hop and things like that. So, again, it just depends on how you want to set it up, because it's going to be the universal equalizer for all media coming through. And again, you can go with the recommended version, which doesn't show exactly what's happening, but it'll show you the live waveform. And then you can go with your custom one if you want to, or you can reset it to go everything down the middle. Again, I like my lows high, I like my highs high, and I like my mids right in the middle. So that's what it looks like. And you can play and pause directly from here to see the waveform in action, which is cool to see. So that's the equalizer. Go in there, play with the custom EQ. I'm just hoping Apple adds a few more kind of savable presets with another iteration of 27. So now this next feature is going to be an AirPods Pro 3 exclusive, and it's because it relies on the heart rate sensor. So I'm sure you guys have been to a local gym or something that has a treadmill or an elliptical or something like that, and you normally see a little Apple Watch logo with a little Bluetooth option or something like that, where you can basically tap your Apple Watch to connect your Apple Watch diagnostics and all the kind of heart rate measurements and wellness measurements, and then to be able to be displayed on the actual treadmill itself, and then vice versa in terms of like distance and things like that. So it's basically able to communicate with your Apple Watch. But the good thing to note here is that Now, because your AirPods Pro 3 have heart rate sensors built into them, you technically don't need to have an Apple Watch anymore to have that GymKit function. So all you do is you tap your phone to it and make sure you have your AirPods in, and you'll be good to go. Because, for example, if we go into the fitness app, I can actually start a workout directly from here if I want to. So if you pull this up and you start a workout and go to the connected devices, you can see that you have the Apple Watch right there. But if I put my AirPods in, you can now see that my Fernando's AirPods Pro are there as connected devices, meaning that you do not need the Apple Watch sensors to be able to run your fitness workouts and get that all tracked in there. So again, you now have access to GymKit and being able to collaborate with physical treadmills and other gym equipment just purely based on having your iPhone and your AirPods Pro 3. Another thing that's actually exclusive to the AirPods Pro 3 is going to be using the wayfinding Find My navigation in order to find your AirPods Pro case, which is cool to see. So again, if you do lose your AirPods Pro case, you can use your Apple Watch or your iPhone, where you have that same UI that you have with the AirTags and things of that nature because of the ultra wideband chip. It allows you to then find it with a lot better precision overall, so they're much easier to find. And then last but not least, it's technically not an AirPods Pro feature, but again, it's an avenue to access that everything through your phone, which is going to be the ability to use things like Siri AI. Now, I've been using Siri AI since the very first developer beta, which was again back in June, so I've been using it for nearly 2 months now at this point, and it's gotten drastically better with the different beta iterations as it's gone through. But again, basically what it allows you to do is have some conversations with Siri, and it's not just going to be command-based. Obviously, the commands still work, like turning on your light, changing the temperature, any kind of event automations or home automations that you have, but you now have all the world knowledge that you get with Siri, and it's all built into your headphones. And that's why I keep thinking that this is going to be Apple's gateway into that conversational assistant moving forward. You know, people are getting emblems and AR and VR glasses and again, wearables and things like that. But I think Apple's in a great position where people already wear these 24/7 on their ears all the time. So just having that audio access to you and to Siri and vice versa is going to make for a great assistant moving forward, because again, you also get the natural conversation flow. It can reach into all your different iOS apps and your iOS ecosystems. So it's able to kind of take all that into context. And then, like I said, with personal context, it makes your life so much easier. So I can ask Siri to find me something that I couldn't find before in my mail app and quickly pull it up for me, or maybe ask it a question about reminding me what this person's name is or what their phone number is and things like that. So Siri is just going to get much easier to access because of these AirPods Pro 3. But that's everything we're getting that's brand new to iOS 27. So to break it down, AirPods Pro 3 get the new GymKit feature because it allows you to then access gym equipment without using your Apple Watch. And then of course, it gives you the precision wayfinding. And then the other ones like the AirPods Pro 2, AirPods Max 2, and AirPods 4 with and without ANC get the rest of the stuff that I mentioned, including the Siri access, because as long as you have a phone that is capable of running Siri AI, your AirPods will do the same. But that'll do for this video, everybody. If you did make it to the end, leave a little dolphin. Comment down below what you think. Do you have the AirPods Pro 3? Have you been liking them? Do you have an older version of AirPods that maybe you're waiting to upgrade to see if Apple does that AirPods Pro Ultra with like the IR cameras and things like that for more actual visual awareness? That remains yet to be seen if it's actually coming, but let's see what happens during the September event. But if you guys do want to watch more videos like this, check out one of these videos right here. Until next time, I'm Fernando. Peace.